I'm Andy Roy and I make knives. My first knife was given to me by my grandfather on my mother's side. It was a pocket knife, an Uncle Henry. I actually still have it. It was guaranteed against loss, which was why I picked it over a case. And then I never lost it. So that was a waste. All right. I got interested in making knives during a job that didn't have much work to do. And so I spent a lot of time in the back in the shop just tinkering around and reading how to make them on the internet and then going back and trying again. And that was 7 years ago. In 2 months, I was selling. I made a batch of 6 knives and sold all 6, $100 a piece. They looked terrible. They looked terrible. Oh man, what didn't look bad about them? The handle shaping was bad. The actual physical design it was a nest muck, and the handle was too short, and there was a lot that didn't look too good about it. I grounded on a 1x42, so I sold 5 of the 6. And then after that, it was just nonstop. I made 6 a week after that, and sold all of those. May 1st, 2009, I got laid off from my job, and there was really no other opportunities in that field nearby, so I just went full-time with the knife making. When I make knives, the thing I like best is creating something so that at the end of the week, you've really done something. There's something to show for it. I think what distinguishes my knives from other people is the sex appeal. I try to put sex appeal into every knife. If I think of knives as feminine, and I try to, all of the curves come from feminine type of shapes. One of the things that I do with handles is layer the materials, and that started because I was a woodworker and had lots of materials around in very small scrap pieces, and I just liked to mix the materials, and I liked the way the layers looked after you carved the shape into the handle and put the curves on it. My favorite fiddleback is the bush finger. That's the one that I designed where when I was done, I looked at it and was like, that looks like a professional knife. And so I really like that one still to this day. The thing I'm most proud about Fiddleback Forged Knives is that I've managed to create 10 American jobs now. And I think that is the biggest feeling of pride. More pride than having actually produced the knives, and more pride than actually being able to support myself with it. It's such an inspiring thing and a big responsibility to me. And that's the thing I'm most proud about Fiddleback Forged Knives. And all of the 9 people want to learn to be knife makers. And so I'm teaching it the whole time to 9 people that are starting their business. And then I'm helping them learn to sell their knives. And that's what I'm most proud of. My name's Andy Roy, and I make knives for Fiddleback Forged.